Well, I'm joined now by Akeela Ahmed from the Christian Muslim Forum, who's one of the people who signed that letter to the Islamic State. Akeela, it's great to have you on the programme tonight. Why did you decide to sign that letter?
Well, firstly, I decided to sign it because I thought about the terrible prospect that's facing Alan Henning, and I thought that, if there's anything that I can do to help, then I wanted to do it. And secondly, I signed it because I felt that it's really important that people know that what IS is doing is absolutely wrong. It's abhorrent. It's not within the Islamic faith. There's no basis for it in the Quran. And I also wanted to make it absolutely clear to wider British people that there's no sympathy for what IS does within the Muslim communities in the UK. There's no empathy for them, and we find them despicable. And like anybody else, we want Alan Henning to be released.
And what are your hopes? What do you think this letter realistically might achieve?
I'm not sure if IS will take any notice of the letter, but I do hope that it will help other people in Britain know that this isn't something that Muslims do. This isn't something that our faith tells us to do. And I hope also that they're hearing us speak out against IS and they feel comforted that we are speaking out against IS.
And why was that so important? Because there has been some criticism, Akeela, that some people within the Muslim community haven't spoken out loud enough. They haven't distanced themselves enough from IS. Do you take that on board or not?
I think that criticism is taken on board. In my circle of friends and colleagues, everybody has been speaking out against IS, and perhaps that hasn't been heard enough. And so we've done this letter today to make sure that people are hearing our voices. And it's not about apologising, it's about making sure that people know where British Muslims stand on IS and what they do.
Because I suppose the fear you may have is of a Muslim backlash. Is there evidence of that? Is that happening, perhaps?
Well, there is anecdotal evidence that there has been an increase in attacks against Muslims in the UK.
Have you seen that in your community? Have friends been affected, perhaps?
Well, I've had women speak to me about it. They've had either their hijab has been pulled off or they've had verbal abuse. I know somebody who had their house was graffitied and attacked. So there have been these instances of anti-Muslim hatred, which is unfortunate and it's sad to see.
And what do you think needs to happen to IS?
I think they need to be dealt with clearly. I think there's lots of questions around, why have they come out of nowhere and so quickly, and why do they seem to have so much sort of resources available to them?
Okay, Akeela Ahmed, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Right.